Hello again, boys and girls. Now we're going to do math. We're going to continue working with this coin, which is called a penny. Very good. And this coin, which is called a nickel. Very good. And here I show you the front and the back of the two coins. Now yesterday when we were looking at them carefully and examining them and comparing them to see how they're alike and how they're different, I did forget to point something out. The age of the coin is also on there. If you saw a year like 1980 or 2005, that is the year that coin was made, and every coin has it, so we know how old the coin is. Some people collect old coins. Okay, how much is the penny worth? 1 cent. Very good. Does it matter if it's the front or the back? No, because either way, it's still 1 cent. And yesterday I showed you how to write 1 cent with a 1 and a C, a soft C that says, and a line through it. But there's also another way, and you'll see it in a video clip that you'll watch today using your coins when you watch the video clip, because it's going to ask you to make a certain number of cents. Another way to write cents is like this. There's a dollar sign, and then there's a zero, and then a dot, looks like a period, and then a zero and a 1. You could also write 1 cent like that. But this way is much quicker. But if you ever see it like this, you'll know what it means. And the reason for that is because once you get into dollar amounts, so $5.02 might go there. Okay? So, right now, we're going to focus on this one, but if you see this in the video clip, you'll know that's 1 cent. Okay, a nickel is how much? All by itself, 5 cents. Very good. 1 nickel equals 5 cents. Okay, and we write it like this. But if you see it like this, it also means 5 cents. Okay, so what we're going to work on today is combining coins. In a way, we're going to be adding. And if it were all pennies, we would count by, right, ones, because each penny is 1 cent. If you had all nickels, then we could count by 5. Today we're going to combine nickels and pennies to count. You should have your coins there with you right now. Okay, I already have some in the pocket chart. Okay, so what you're going to do right now is take 1 nickel and put 2 pennies next to it. When you count coins, you always start with the highest coin. Very similar to when we used the dominoes and count up. We've done this before, but not with money. So now you're applying things that you've already learned. Okay, so you should have 1 nickel right now with 2 pennies. And we're going to count up. How much is that nickel worth? That nickel is worth 5. So we're going to start by saying 5, but then when the coin changes, you count by ones if it's pennies. So 5, did you say 7 cents? Then you are correct. That is 7 cents. 5, 6, 7. Let's go to the next one. You're going to get 1 nickel now and 4 pennies for me. Put 1 nickel and 4 pennies. Okay, again, since the nickel is worth more, we're going to look at it and we're going to say 5, and we're going to count up. So 5 cent, then when we get the pennies, we start counting by ones. 5 cent, 6 cent, 7 cent, 8 cent, 9 cent. Did you get 9 cent? So that is 9 cents. Okay, slide those coins away. Okay, now just give me 1 nickel. 1 nickel all by itself. Okay, that one's easy because 1 nickel all by itself is 5 cents. Can we make 5 cents another way? What if we don't have a nickel and we want to buy a lollipop that costs 5 cents? Right, you could use 5 pennies. Let's do that too. Get your 5 pennies. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, 4 cent, 5 cents. So both ways you can make 5 cents. In fact, you can make any amount of money with pennies, but that would be an awful lot of pennies to carry around depending on what you were buying, right? Okay, let's clear those away. And this time bring down 4 pennies. 4 pennies. So it's all pennies, so we count by ones because each penny is 1. Ready? 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, 4 cent. So we have 4 cents there. Okay, clear your bank. Now bring down 1 nickel and 1 penny. And since we have a combination, 2 different coins, we start with that higher coin, the coin that's worth more, which is the nickel. We look at that nickel and we say, 5 cents and 1 cent. But we count up. Or you can make an addition and say 5 plus 1 is 6. Right, 5, 6. Good job. Hold on one moment. Okay, now clear your board. Now bring down 1 nickel and 5 pennies. Okay, so I want 1 nickel and count out 5 pennies. Put them next to each other. Okay, again, we have a combination of coins, more than 1 coin there. We want to look at the coin that's worth more first, which is the, nickel. How much is it? 5 cents. So, count by 5s until you get to pennies when you start counting by 1s. Ready? 5 cent, 6 cent, 7 cent, 8 cent, 9 cent, 10 cents. So if we wanted to make 10 cents, we could use 1 nickel, because it's 5, and 5 pennies, because it's 5. That makes 10. Very good. Is there another way, using nickels and pennies, we can make 10 cents? Yeah, there is. Let's look up here. We know that 1 nickel is 5. That's like a half a 10 frame, right? The other half is 5 too. So we could make 10 cents using 2 nickels also. So you could use 2 nickels. That would make 10 cents because 5, 10. 10 cents. Or you could use 1 nickel and 5 pennies. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is there another way using pennies or nickels that we can make 10 cents? Yes, we can. And how's that? Let's try 10 pennies. Let's do it. So we're going to make 10 cents using 10 pennies. Ready? 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, 4 cent, 5 cent, 6 cent, 7 cent, 8 cent, 9 cent. Oh, I'm a penny short. 10 cent. I have no more room. But certainly, that would be a lot of coins to carry around to make 10 cents, especially if you can make it using 1 nickel and 5 pennies, or by using 5 and 5. 5 plus 5 is another way to make 10 cents. So what you're going to be doing today, using your coins to help you, is 1 page in your book that, again, reviews how much a penny is, how much a nickel is. If it were all pennies, you count by 1s. If you have pennies with nickels, you start at the higher coin and count up. So you're going to do this and this. At the bottom, they want you to circle the coins you need to make 7 cents one way, then 7 cents another way. And remember, you can make any amount with all pennies. So you might have to use all pennies for one of those. Okay, and then here you're going to count up. Okay, there is also an activity on Seesaw, like this one. You will count the amount and drag over the amount. And there's a video clip that you'll watch, but have your coins with you, because the man doing it is going to ask you to show him a certain amount. Okay? All right, boys and girls, you're doing a great job. I'll see you in a little while for religion. I have a little surprise for you with our lesson today.